live in LaGrange, Georgia. We also have a house in Hayhira, Georgia, which is close to Valdosta, almost in Florida. So we're back and forth between the two houses. I am a registered nurse, and I work for hospice. The way I work 5 to 7 days one week, and then I'm off 7 days. So that gives me a week, every other week, to kind of put into this product. I became a promoter pretty much the same time as I became a customer. And it was almost by accident that I did. Talked with Laura after I hit the button, and the reason I decided to go ahead and do the promoter is because this stuff really worked. I have tried everything. I wish I had the money back that I'd spent on all kinds of things. But I had tried everything and just did not have any results. And from the first drink I drank, I could tell a big difference. So that was what motivated me to start this, so that I could help people. I'm a nurse, I'm on the hospice end, and I see a lot of times that this could be prevented or postponed, just because of people's lifestyle, and because a lot of them don't know, what could help them, what's out there that could help them. My life has changed becoming a promoter, I think, because I am able to help people. And this was just, being a nurse, that's my mode of operation anyway. But this just gave me something else to be able to use to help people. And something that I could honestly tell them that really worked, because I was living proof that it really worked. I use Facebook, I use Instagram, I use face-to-face, and just recently using Facebook, I have a friend that has an online boutique business, and she has right now between 5,000 and 6,000 customers, and these are pretty active customers. These aren't just names sitting on the books. And she was interested. She had done the keto diet. She too is an RN. She was doing the keto diet and saw how, it's hard to get there, and you can't stay in ketosis with that. It's just a daily battle with it. So was talking to her about the product, and she said, wow, that's amazing. I didn't know there was anything out there like that. So got her started on it, and she decided to do, on her webpage with her boutique, she decided to do a day-to-day little diary. So she gets on there every day and just kind of says, I've got abundance of energy today, or I've lost a couple of pounds, or, I was feeling pretty crappy and I drank my drink and I felt so much better. Stuff like that she's putting on there every day. So I've already sent out about 75 information to people that had requested information just off her website, and more comes every day, because she gets on there every day and she tells her little story of the day, and so that alerts more people. So that's kind of an ongoing thing that has really just done well, and I've signed up 3 or 4 people already just from that, and this just started. So
that's crazy.
I'm really excited. Yeah, I'm real excited about that. So, things that you wouldn't even think about. There's all kinds of places that you can get customers and get the Prove It name out there, and teach people about the product. I'm on the computer every day. I'm on the cloud every day, trying to keep up with what's going on. Laura is real good. Tammy's real good about letting us know everything. So every day I'm plugging in to Prove It, because I want to know, because every day y'all come out with something different. So, you want to keep up with what's going on so you can let your customers know what's out there. And if, anything changes with the flavors or whatever. And my motivation really started out with my family, because I love my family. And, anything that I felt could help them, That's why I got in this. I started out with my little family, and my group just grew and grew and grew, from family to church, to my friends. And people are telling other people, and people are watching me. If you don't think people will watch you and see your results, you're crazy, because they do. And that's kept me in line and to do what I need to do, because I know they're all watching, and they will text me or they will call me. All right, how are you feeling today? Have you lost any more weight? They're really, really, really watching. And that's pretty much why I do this, mainly to just help the people that I love and help to just get it out there to patients. I've gotten other nurses that work with me on it, and hopefully, we can get it to some of the patients or some of the potential patients that we could have, just to help people. So that's my motivation anyway.
That's awesome. Can you share with us how many inches you've lost, or like pant sizes?
I've lost almost 2 pant sizes. I'm not comfortable yet with that second pant size, but I'm almost there. But I've lost about 25 pounds, and this has been about 2 months. And really, not doing much exercise, and I'm trying to move a little bit and walk some, but it's been the drink, and it's been how good it makes me feel. I want to get up and do more, and I'm not as hungry. I don't crave those carbs, because I was a carb eater, and I don't crave the carbs. My French fries, my bread. I just really don't want it. So it's been awesome.
That's great. Can you share with us, like, when people reach out to you wanting more information, can you share with everybody else what you actually share with those potential people?
Mm-hmm. I fixed me a little section so that I can just click on it and send it to them. But I send the fireside. What is that called? Well, I'm not doing this right. The link for the
Experience Keto link.
Yes, that one. The 60 minutes or less, I think, is one. Mm-hmm. And then I do the flavors, and I do pretty much the little hashtag list of the benefits of it. And then I kind of give them a little time to digest that, go over that, and then I'll shoot them another text or call or whatever and say, okay, now what questions do you have? Not that, do you have any questions? Because I know they're going to have questions.
Right.
Okay, let's go over what questions that you have. And it's very important to follow up, because, I've sent, like I said, these 75 people this information. This week I'm off from my regular job, so I will follow up with those people. So that's the way I've got mine set up so that I can follow up with those people. But that's pretty much what I send them, just to let them know basically, what ketosis is. Ask them if have they, heard of ketosis to begin with, and kind of go over that. But that's pretty much what I do.
Okay. Are you using any type of third-party validation, like the private Facebook page, videos, or messaging with someone else?
I've done all the others, but I haven't done the messaging with someone else. And, maybe that's because I'm a nurse and I knew a lot about the ketone thing. I don't know. But I've been able to answer, I knew the answers to the questions so far with the ketones, because a lot of it is, medical stuff, they
right.
want to know how to protect your body, that kind of thing. But yeah, Prove It's got a lot of things out there. Those, the ones that they get ready for you at the end of your homepage on the cloud, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
They click on those. I've used those to send those out. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I've used.
Yeah, third-party validation doesn't always have to be someone in a message with you. Right. So if you just find a tool, a resource, book, website, anything that will validate what you're trying to tell them, instead of just like, some people don't like the prove it specialist. They'll say, oh, they're being paid.
Right.
We know they're not being paid to say what they say. They actually use our product. So validating with something else, I'm not sure I posted the links, but we have studies on the ketone supplementation and the growth of cancer tumor.
Okay, yeah.
We have a study on anxiety and ketone supplementation. And the anxiety study that has been done. Those 3 are the latest ones that I have seen. So anytime you can point to those research, those white papers,
mm-hmm.
It shows that they're testing our product, and it's not just the prove it specialist saying this is what it does.
Okay. Yeah, Laura had put some of those on, and I got those from her. So I have used some of that. And I did some research myself, for a family member and a couple of other people about children with ADHD. My grandson, in fact, is ADHD, and we've been using the OS on him, and can tell some difference. So, I did some research on that and got a couple of articles just for ketones, not necessarily for ours, but just how ketones would help some other things too.
Right. Is there anything specifically that you do to, I'm not saying you want to convince someone to purchase, but is it basically just your knowledge as a nurse that's selling? Do you think that's helping?
I think that helps. Yes, by all means, I think that helps. Because I have a lot of people that will call me and ask medical questions anyway, or, I've got this, do you think I need to go to the doctor? And, I'm not going to diagnose anything. I'll just say, well, I think you probably do need to talk to your doctor about that or whatever. So I've got, a good bit of people that trust me. And I think that's a lot of it. People have to trust you.
Yes, that's what I have found. A lot of people who have purchased from me, they've known me for quite a while, so they've trusted me because I've been in another network marketing company. I've been in network marketing for 6 years, and this, whatever company I've gone to, whether it was selling jewelry or home decor or whatever, I've had people who have followed me because they know me, they trust me, they know I'm not going to lead them wrong. So that's really good. Do you offer coupons or any bonuses, like free product if they order or anything like that?
I do sometimes. I do. When I'm trying to get over that hump to that second level or whatever, definitely do then. But yeah, I do. When I have somebody that's kind of on the fence, or maybe, price is an issue or something, and I really want to get them, to try it, I may then.
Yeah, that's usually if people say that it's expensive, and you go through the free product program and things like that. A lot of times a $20 or $25 coupon, kind of hooks them.
It will make a difference.
Yes, and I have also the keto cream product. I will say, if you purchase today or before midnight, I'll send you a 5-pack, a 5-day of keto cream or something like that. Something new that's come out.
Yeah. That does help.
Does anyone have any questions for Regina? If you do, raise your hand and I will unmute you. No one? Did you guys learn anything tonight? Anybody want to ask Regina any questions? Raise your hand if you do, and I'll unmute you. Okay, I guess no one does. Regina, I want to thank you for sharing your success with us. And also remind everyone that on May the 1st, the Keto Reboot kits are supposed to be available. So if you can start on your Facebook page or Instagram, start talking again about the keto reboot, and we actually start on Mother's Day.
Wow.
It's actually that night, so you can still have your Mother's Day lunch or dinner with your kids, and then we'll start the reboot that night. Just kind of start kicking it around, like kicking their tires, checking people's temperature, see if anybody's interested, put their name on a list, and then on May 1st, make sure you follow up with those people. We've done really well, especially in the month of April, with getting our volume up, within the first couple of days. I know a lot of you have some huge goals. I would love to work with you one-on-one, put a plan together so that you can reach that goal. Monica, I know you've struggled with your upline and not actually having someone who's active. If you want to personally share your goals with me in a private message, I promise I'm going to help you. I know that, I'm not benefiting directly from you, but we're all one huge team. We all have the same goal, and that's for everyone to be a better version of themselves, live longer, healthier, happier lives. So I'm going to put myself out there and tell every single one of you, if you have a goal, my goal is rank 7 within the next year. That means $100,000 in group volume. I know we can do it. I'm not going to say that we can't do it. I know we can, and it's going to take every single one of us working together. That's why I want to help you reach your goal. Regina and Laura, I know you both want rank 6, so let's work together. Send me a private message, and I'll put a plan together for you. What I did was take that monthly volume and divide it by the number of days, and I usually had to have at least 500 in volume per day. That doesn't necessarily mean my personal volume. It meant I needed 500 in volume per day from my team to hit that $15,000 in team volume. So if you want rank 3, if you want rank 4, take the volume that it needs for that. You can go to your home page, go to rewards, and then click on the rank 5. Forget all those stars. Those stars don't really mean anything. You want to go from rank 1 to rank 2 to whatever you want to go, whatever your next goal is. And that team volume, divide by 30, or ever how many days are in the month. That's how much volume you're going to need for that month. Work with people who are in your downline, meaning your customers. If you see customers doing Smart Ship, see if you can get them, to refer 2 other people, and then theirs are going to be free. If you don't know who's on your Smart Ship, go to Manage Community, and then you're going to look for the avatars that are yellow. Another thing, a lot of time when you go to Manage Community, you're going to see gray avatars. That means someone set up an account and they never purchased. More than likely, they went to your website, they saw the price, and they freaked out. So you can always follow up with those people and say, hey, I noticed that you created an account. Do you need help placing an order? Or something like that. And it could be that they just need a coupon or something. I mean, it could be that simple. We still have plenty of time for you guys to reach your goals. I know, Regina, you hit rank 2. You're reaching for 3. Laura, you're very, very close to rank 3. So work with Regina, because Regina's volume is going to help you. Even reach out to your customers, and if you need help, I'm here. I have a lot going on. We're getting ready to go to Disney in a couple of weeks, but I'm here. I'm here for you guys, and I want to see all of you succeed. Hang on, there's a question. Oh, Joni's saying, way to go, ladies. Do any of you have questions for me? If you do, raise your hand and I will unmute you. Okay. All right, Monica?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, this is more of a technical question.
Okay.
You're talking about like the avatars in like our community insights and stuff like that. Now, my very first Smart Ship customer is a coworker of mine.
Mm-hmm.
She went directly on it, and she's been doing Smart Ship for, oh my God, like over a year now. But she actually has like 2 accounts. Something got flubbed up in there, and I have worked with Prove It to try to fix it, and they're like, we can't talk to you. We have to talk to her.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, she's still listed as twice in there. But neither one, it just shows as a customer. But she clearly gets her Smart Ship order every month. I mean, she's even getting like, her 4th one free, all these things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But under my dashboard, it's not showing her as a Smart Ship customer. It's counting, but it's not showing it. And it shows everybody, whether they order or not, is not engaged. So what does not engaged really mean?
I've never fully understand the not engaged part. But as far as your customer who is on Smart Ship and has 2 accounts,
mm-hmm.
If you will have her to email support at proveithq.com, copy you so that you know what's going on.
Okay.
The subject line should be, I'll probably have to message you that because that's in one of the, if we give them a certain subject line, it helps them get to it faster. I will send you that, the subject line that you need to use, and then she will need to give both IDs that she's using, or that was, whichever 2 IDs that she has.
Uh-huh.
And they will have to work. That's true. They have to work with her, but as long as she has you copied, then you'll know what's going on as well.
Okay.
And, it's going to take a day or 2 to figure it out, but that's really weird that neither one of them show Smart Ship.
No, neither one. It's the strangest thing. And I've had several technical issues with Prove It with the cloud stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I would only say this on here because it's us. I would not dare say this in front of a customer or anything like that. But they're not very helpful.
Support?
I seem to I get very generic answers.
There are probably some scripts. They recently added, if you go to the download section, I posted this in our group page, I believe. If you go to
I dug through all that.
Yeah, if you go to the download section, they finally have something for customers and promoters as far as support hack. And that's what I was saying. There's certain subject lines because in the beginning, I was just sending an email, and then it would say, somebody would reply and say, well, let me send that to the correct person, or department or whatever. And then you take a day or 2, before it gets to who it really needs to go to. So if you have a shipping problem or something like that, then of course it's just shipping, in the subject line. It's just, I think they are trying to make improvements with the support help by by doing that. I've never really had a problem, with them not answering in a timely manner. It's usually, I get a response pretty quickly and then say, oh, let me send that to the so-and-so department, things like that. But I'll help you with that. So I'll send you what we think the subject line should be, have her email them and copy you, and then we'll work through it.
Okay. I appreciate that. It's just, it's frustrating not having a go-to person. So
yeah,
I feel like I've been navigating all of it. So thank God for y'all right now.
Well, you're welcome.
Y'all are helping.
Anybody else have any questions? If you do, raise your hand. Laura, hang on. Okay.
I'm trying to create a coupon for somebody right now. I know this is a different, unrelated topic, but is anybody else having trouble creating coupons and recycling?
Hold on. I will try.
I just created one, and it's not popping up.
I've noticed earlier, when you were having issues with the coupons, as soon as I would create one, it would take about 5 minutes for it to actually show up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Probably been about 3 or 4 minutes since I've created one. I've got somebody And the one that I try to recycle, I've got some old ones sitting here, and it says, "Are you sure you want to recycle?" And I say, "Okay." And then it says, "Should not be used yet. Errors, coupon code should not be used yet."
I think it's just a delay. I think maybe if you log out and log back in 10 minutes, you'll see that. Because I had that issue with a recycle recently. I gave somebody a $20 coupon and they didn't order. So I went back to recycle it. And that's kind of a trick too that I do. If I give somebody a coupon, I'll say, "Here's a $25 coupon. It expires at midnight."
Right.
They don't expire, but I say it expires at midnight. So then the next day or two, if I forget, I'll log in. Oh, I need to go and recycle that.
Right. Okay. See, I'm trying to recycle. I have 3 sitting in here, and I've hit recycle on all 3, and they're still not going away.
It'll show up.
So,
it'll show back up in your wallet. Should be within about 10 minutes.
Okay. Good deal. Well, I'm just excited for Regina. You rock. I do have a question. What color car are we going to be driving?
Hold on. I got to unmute her.
It doesn't matter with me what color. Maybe I'm black, red, white. I don't care.
It's just a free part.
That's right. That's
okay.
right. Free and luxury.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna unmute everybody. Okay, a lot of background noise, but who wants a free car? Monica, you want a free car?
Girl, I'm just looking to make some money at this moment.
He wants a free car.
Okay. Well, you guys know that you can always reach out to me. I may not answer right away because I do work full time, but I usually have my phone with me, even if I'm in a meeting or something like that. Laura knows how that goes. So feel free to reach out to me, and I appreciate all of you for joining tonight. Thank you again, Regina. Hold on. All right. Thank you, Regina.
Thank you.
Everybody have a good night.
All right. You too.